Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate you guys being here. So you may see my hand, I'm holding the phone. I'm trying to make sure it's not in frame, but we're back in the car. Y'all already know mom life. So this is a chance that I can do the video. So I am parked like near a building so that, you know, I can kind of be a little bit private and I don't look so weird holding the phone up talking to it. But I wanted to share with you guys our money routine. So when we get our paychecks, what do we do, right? We have our day jobs, we have side hustles and side businesses like Mommy Trader. We have just a lot of different things. And so when we get our income streams every month, we have to have some type of routine, some type of like organization when it comes to it. And I wanted to share that because it's not even so much investing, it's getting into good habits. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to achieve financial freedom, if you want to be debt free, buy a house, you have to have a good money routine when you receive money. And I know it's hard. Let me just tell you guys, I've been in that whole consumerism type of lifestyle, and I'm not even like a minimalist, but I am a much more purposed shopper now. And I think with the pandemic, it helped me to see that I don't like a lot of stuff just in my house. And maybe it's because I have children, but being locked in the house during the pandemic, I didn't want to constantly look at just stuff, a bunch of toys, a bunch of clothes. And it helped me to reevaluate my spending and to realize I don't need a whole lot of stuff. And I actually really like it that way. So really having a solid money routine, I think, is really good. Most Americans don't. Most Americans, they don't even know what's coming in and they don't know what's going out. They are not prioritizing investing, saving, paying off debt. They're just kind of like putting their head in the sand and hoping for the best. But those of us who are trying to build wealth, we have to become masters of our money, and we have to have some type of like, you know, money routine. And so I have my little like paper here to help me to stay on track. But we have to have some type of money routine. And so one of the first things that we do when we get any type of money, this helped to break us out of the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. One of the things we did was make a budget. Now, I know. Before you even invest, you need to have a budget. How do you know how much to invest? You want to know how I know, like, okay, we can buy this many shares of SCHD, and you will see it right up on your screen. Just a quick like SCHD shout out. We have 410 shares at the recording of this video. You will see it up on your screen. It's about $31,000 or something like that. Now, y'all know we love SCHD, but again, we have to budget this money to invest in SCHD because if we bought SCHD on margin, or if we were just kind of willy-nilly, we would not know the possibilities of what our money could do. So again, you have to have some type of routine with your money. So again, one of the first things that we do when we get any types of money, I'm switching my hand, when we get any type of money, is pay ourselves first. A lot of us do not do this, and we really need to. Even if we have kids, even if we have bills and expenses, trust me, like I said, I get it. I've been there. I understand all of it. My thumb is in the way. I'm not editing out. This is real life. A lot of us have a lot going on, and look, like I said, I'm recording at my son's practice in the minivan. Okay, so I get it. I understand, but we have to figure out a way to make sure we are putting ourselves first, even if it's a couple of dollars. I have the $1 a day investing challenge. I'm investing $5 a week into the Share app. So again, literally less than $100 a month. Both of those challenges, less than $100 a month. If we don't find a way to make sure we are paying ourselves first with everything, we are going to get left behind, because guess what? We're always going to have bills. We're always going to have expenses. In some cases, we're always going to have debt. So we have to figure out a way, because I'll get the question sometimes, should I pay debt off and invest? I think you should. I think that you can do both. Now, if you have a whole lot of debt and all of that, you can go ahead and put most of your money towards the debt because you don't want to be paying like high interest, but you can put a little bit towards your future as well, because you need compound interest. Compound interest need time to actually work. If we start start investing and we only have a year or 2 years left before we need the money, compound interest won't really be able to work as hard. So you really have to have like that time factor on your side. And so even if it's, again, $1 a day, or with the Share app, $5 a week, every little bit adds up. So we pay ourselves, like, first we invest and we save, because look at this. The money you work hard for, before you actually touch it, the government takes their cut. Isn't that something when you think about it? When someone explained it to me like that, I was like, wow, like the money that I work hard for, before I receive it in my bank account or before I receive like a physical paycheck, the government already paid themselves first from my money. So why don't I pay myself first from my money? Okay. And so again, even if it's not an astronomical amount of money, you need to get in that good money habit. That's one of the secret sauces to achieving wealth. Pay yourself first. Get those assets built up, right? So that those assets can become cash flowing assets. And that could be real estate. It could be securities like stocks and funds. It could be crypto if that's what you're interested in. It could be a myriad of things, but you want to have that space and time to actually let it grow. So again, make that a part of your money habits, your money routine. Another thing that we do is we give. Now, I know everybody don't give, but we do, and it's very, very important to us. Another thing that we do when it comes to like our money routine and having good money habits is we pay our bills and then extras after that. Extras is always last. I know this is another thing that sometimes we don't understand how money works. Money is just numbers. That's all it is. And what I realize is that before I have fun, I need to make sure I have a roof over my head. And that can be hard because sometimes you feel like you need to do something. That's why you should have sinking funds. So make sinking funds a part of your bills. I'm going to set aside money for my mortgage or rent. I'm going to set aside money for my utilities. I'm going to set aside money for vacation. A lot of people get tripped up and they will, excuse me guys, they will get tripped up because they will get surprised by Christmas every year, and Christmas is on the same day. But if you treat Christmas like a bill and create a sinking fund and say, you know what? Yes, I'm paying my mortgage, but I'm also putting $20 a month or $20 a week into Christmas because I know it's going to happen and I don't want to be caught off guard. See, that's good money habits. That's using your money wisely. And that's something that really helped my husband and myself when we were on our financial journey as well. And so, getting into these good habits, writing your budget before the money comes. I know some people like to wait. I do not do that. If I know my paycheck is coming, if I know I'm getting a bonus, heck, if most of us get tax refunds, make a budget before you get that money. Once you file your taxes and you get that approved and that direct deposit date, I mean, we all know, let's be honest, that is when you should make a budget, because I've done this in my 20s. I would be so excited, never made a budget. When the tax refund hit my account, I would just spend it. I would have a good time. And a month later, I would be back in the same struggling situation. So find a way. Another thing that having a good money routine will help you to see is when you have holes in your budget. A lot of us, we don't understand that, we make enough money, but we have so many expenses and so many things going out that you don't realize your income is being drained by all of your myriad of expenses. And so look through your budget and see what you really don't need. I think we should always do budget check-ins and expense tracking, because again, if you're trying to invest, you need money to do that. How are you going to do that if you have 20 subscriptions and it's not necessary? How are you going to do that if you're spending all your money on clothes? How are you going to do that if you have so much debt that you have to make the minimum payments on? So it's about really being honest. It's about being transparent with yourself. I always say it like you got to have a come to Jesus moment with yourself, because we don't realize that sometimes we get into these bad money habits because of unresolved financial issues or unresolved childhood issues or trauma issues. That's a real thing that I don't think we talk about enough in the finance space, is that there are triggers, there are emotional triggers and trauma that cause us to comfort ourselves with shopping, with eating, whatever it is. And so I believe in therapy. I think a lot of people should get it. It is a vital part of our budget, and it helped me to heal and overcome and actually view money as a tool. So all of you who ask me, like, how do you plan out your money? I'm just sharing it right here into this video. We plan our money ahead of time. We pay ourselves first. We give, and we also pay our bills, and we treat sinking funds like a bill. Christmas, vacation, birthdays, these are things we know happens every single year. I used to let Christmas sneak up on me. Like, it's December 25th every year. Don't let it sneak up on you. Get ahead of it. So let me know if one of the things I talk about in today's video resonated with you. Again, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I hope that you enjoyed that little quick SCHD update. But that's how we were able to invest over $31,000, is by having good money habits, a good money routine, a good paycheck routine. But again, I do appreciate all of you guys for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.